Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are using 30 Days of Sketches. This one was made by Wendy Germaine Crow, I think her name was. She's even put sizes down for us. I'm going to follow this kind of. That's, that's what I do. I've got some papers, some photos, so let's see what I can do. All right, guys, so I went into the stash. I found this wood grain paper from Paper House. This is one of the basics that I really like. And I cut off the branding strip. Obviously, right? I feel like I'm losing my voice a little bit today. I've done a lot of talking over the past couple days at work, so I feel like my voice is kind of going. But anyway, I trimmed down these photos because I have some 6x6 papers, and I love a 6x6 paper to mat a 4x6 photo, especially if there's something in the photo you don't mind trimming off, right? Like it just makes it great. So in this sketch, there are a couple of vertical stripes, and then there's a big block of paper. And that big block of paper layers over top of the vertical stripes. Now, I decided that my big block of paper was actually going to go from one side to one side, and my big block of paper was going to basically be two different papers. So I used a branding strip on my layout. I don't know if you guys saw that there, but the branding strip was still there. I am not a branding strip saver, but by any means, not my thing. But I always want to give myself a little pat on the back when I do use a branding strip. I don't know why. I don't know why I want to give myself a pat on the back about it when I really don't care one way or the other. Maybe it's just, positive affirmation for your own scrapbooking kind of thing. I don't know if you guys noticed, but my glass mat is now butterfly sticker residue free. And I know that I've gotten a couple comments and emails recently asking me about my aversion to butterflies. So butterflies, I love butterflies. I love real butterflies. You want to go to a butterfly garden, I could sit in there and just sit and watch the butterflies forever, right? Like real butterflies, I am all for them. Used to play at my grandparents' house, and she had this beautiful flower area, and butterflies just flocked to it. I love them, okay? Real butterflies are awesome. I think they're great. Decorating with butterflies, I don't know if it's trauma from the brass butterflies my mom used to have from home interior on the walls, like all over the freaking walls, or what it is, but decorating with butterflies, I just don't like it. I don't like it. Okay? I don't like it. You know how there are people that don't like scrapbooking with florals? They just don't like it. They don't do it. There are people that don't like scrapbooking with stars. I don't know why I love scrapbooking with stars. It's just one of those basic shapes, one of those basic things that I just don't like. Can I scrapbook with butterflies? Yes. Have I scrapbooked with butterflies? Yes, I have. To prove that I can, for one thing. And then there are other times where it is appropriate to scrapbook with butterflies, like when I'm scrapbooking said pictures of the butterfly gardens, right? It's just not my cup of tea, okay? And that's fine. Everybody has their things they like to scrapbook with, and everyone has their things they hate scrapbooking with. So you do you, girl, and be happy about it. So here I am, and I have layered the bits up. The stripes that are in the background, I'm not doing skinny stripes at the edges and the center of the paper. I'm gonna do some kind of faux stripes, and they're gonna be big thick ones, right? Because that's more that is more my style, how I have put the stripes on the paper. So they're there now. And instead of putting on little 2x2 photos or decorations, or whatever that is, I'm just going to add some decorations next to my photos, right? Because that's what I want to I do put that little fishtail banner up there and a little stamp just because I like it. There's no other reason. Honestly, guys, when I scrapbook, I'm putting things, the reason why I put it there is because I like it there. Right? Like, it brings me joy. It makes me smile. I am the happy when it is there. So, I'm digging through some things because I want to add a little bit more on here. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to title this. I'm not exactly sure if I should even title it. I just don't even know what I want to say. But this is the Walt Disney Theater, or at least some images from the Walt Disney Theater on the Disney Fantasy. And I decide I don't need a journal about this. It's kind of, yep, that's what this is. This is the Walt Disney Theater. So I'm trying out a couple things. Again, I don't know which direction I'm going on with this. I switched out my Disney cart, and I have all of my Disney stuff on one cart now. It's not in two different places. The only thing that is not on this Disney cart are like the ephemera and actual things that I brought back from Disney. That's in its own cube. And also the Disney papers are not on the cart. I decided to keep the paper with the other papers, right? Like, so I just put that over there. But everything else is on the cart. I am super happy with it. So there is that. But anyway, I'm flipping through some stuff, right? Like, I tore apart my sticker books, as you can tell. I'm flipping through them. I left them, I tore them apart so that I could flip through them sideways, because that's how I have them in a tote, so I could get a quick idea of what I had. But I didn't even flip. I just pulled those bad boys out, and I was like, what do we got here? Wow. That yawn just happened with that. Okay, so we've got the magical memories. I'm going to add on some more stickers. I was going to put Mickey Mouse down there, and then I was like, oh, there's an anchor in basically the same color of the other thing, so I'm just going to put that there. And then I look in, and I'm like, ooh, I have lots of what the companies are calling these days adhesive brads. They're not brads. Why? That's right. They don't have tines. And you guys are probably sick and tired of hearing me say that, but it is my firmly held belief. So, yeah. I do just decide to add one brad here. I thought about adding another brad up somewhere else because, you know, if you put something on a page once, why not put it on a page twice? But ultimately, I decided that the layout was good that way. So, yeah, that's it. I'm done. Woohoo! All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for listening to me ramble on. I'm going to go get a nice soothing drink for my throat because it is starting to hurt a little bit. All right, make sure you check out the 30 Days of Sketches playlist. Sometimes it works and lets me add my videos, and sometimes it doesn't. So make sure you check out the playlist. And I will see you guys again real soon for another video.